Welcome back, and congratulations on taking your first steps to presenting yourself with confidence. I'm Cassie Nevitt, the owner of Vibrant Body and Level 2 certified teacher in the art of feminine presence. I help women like you develop their personal presence so that they can attract the attention and the clients they want without all the struggle. One major challenge I see women in particular facing in presenting themselves with confidence is to be able to own and to speak about their value. Can you relate to that? I think, we don't want to come across as arrogant, and we don't want to come across as too pushy or too salesy. And what we tend to do is completely then back off and undersell ourselves, which is our first key to presenting your confidence, is not to undersell yourself. So the remedy for that, one simple tip that you can do that's going to help you really be able to talk about your value, is to believe in your value in the moment that you're speaking. And that sounds really simple. And I'm sure that you believe in the value of what you do in general. But as soon as we walk into that high stress situation, we tend to disconnect from that and have a hard time relating back to just how great we are and just how great the things we do can be. So before you walk into that room, before you step in front of your video camera, bring to mind a story that really solidifies to you the value of what you're offering. So that could be how the work that you do or the products that you sell have really impacted your life. And just take a moment to feel that and to connect with that and to know this isn't just a story, this is the truth. And it could also be the story of a client, so a testimonial. And bring to mind their story. Maybe they've reported back to you that your work has been life-changing for them. Or even just that it made a difference in one of their days. Whatever the story is for you, have that ready and have that available. So before you walk into the door, before you go into that high-stress situation, take a moment, close your eyes, and connect back with that story so that you are really kind of filled with your value and ready to present the best things that you do and know it's coming from an authentic place. Now, I want to take you into the next key, and it's around self-consciousness. So think back to a situation where you felt really self-conscious, and when you get into that and you think, how were you presenting yourself when you're really self-conscious and you're really aware of being watched or aware of being judged? Probably didn't present yourself in the best possible way and come across, really as strong as you could. We tend to shrink a little, or things get funny. We can't remember exactly what we wanted to say. Maybe you said way too much and you just kept rambling on. So self-consciousness affects everyone differently, and it tends to bring out the things about us that are maybe our weaker points or the things that we've worked really hard to overcome. And when we're self-conscious, we just can't get out of that, and they show up, and we don't want that to happen. So the good news about self-consciousness is there is a super, super simple way to get out of that and to just become confident and connected to your body and be able to move forward without that slowing you down and getting in your way. And that simple thing is to connect with your body. So that is our second key, is to decrease your self-consciousness by connecting to your body. And I'll walk you through that. So playing with where the energy is in your body and where the attention is in your body, I'm going to start bringing my attention up to the place in my body that I'm not going to have you go, but is into my head. And when I bring my energy up into my head and my attention up here, you can tell that there's a little bit of a difference in the way that I'm speaking. There's a little bit of difference in how much you can pay attention to me. I'm feeling like I'm kind of rambling on. It's a list. I'm not exactly sure when to start and stop, and I can tell that I'm struggling to come up with words, and my body language has changed. So I'm going to start to change where the energy and the attention is in my body, and I want you to see if you notice a difference. And I'm not consciously thinking of changing anything that I'm doing here other than this internal shift And what I just did was to bring my energy from up in my head all the way down and focus my attention in the lower half of my body and in the center of my body. So hopefully you were able to notice that change and to see that there's a little more connection, there's a little more emotion, and there's more animation when I'm connected down in my center than when my attention goes up into my head. So I want to walk you through that really quick. It can help if you close your eyes to just bring your attention into your body and flow all of your attention into the center point of your pelvis. So that's a couple inches below your belly button and then back inside of your body. And imagine a little point of light that's suspending in the center of your pelvis. And let that light expand a little bit on the breath in. And then return to its original size and glow on the breath out. And you can flow your energy and your tension throughout your hips. Become aware of the sensations in your hips. And down your legs, into your feet. And feel your feet on the floor. So that's a really, really simple way that you can ground yourself. And the more you practice it, the easier it's going to become to access. So one of the major challenges today is being able to capture people's attention. We have a lot of noise going on out there and short attention spans. So that's going to bring us to our third tip, our third key in presenting yourself with confidence. And the key here is to amplify your energy so that you can really engage your audience, really capture their attention, and have them be excited about your message as you are too. So a really simple way to do this is first to feel your energy amplified in your own body. So it's always coming back to what you're doing before the presentation situation. And before you walk in front of the camera, before you walk into the room, do something that's going to amplify the energy in your body, that's going to get it sort of raised up. So maybe for you, it's going to be jumping up and down. Maybe it's, dancing, moving your hips and shaking around a little bit, stomping your feet, anything. Be goofy with it when nobody's going to see you. But do something that's going to bring your heart rate up and your energy a little bit up so that when you're on the camera, especially with an audience. So if you're on the camera or if you're in front of a large group, if you're reserved and still and quiet and talking like this, they're going to fall asleep after a little bit of time. So you want to be more animated than you would think, and you want to be a little louder and have more range in your voice than feels probably comfortable given where you're going to be. So that's it. Those are our three big keys to being able to present yourself with confidence. I hope you took some notes and at least wrote down what those three key points were. So number one, don't undersell yourself. Believe in your value in the present moment. Number two, connect to your body, connect to the center point of your body so that you can quiet those self-conscious voices and really be present. Number three, amplify your energy so you can be even more magnetic. So keep those notes, and the next time you go to present yourself, think of that before you walk into that room, before you go into that situation, and start to notice what changes. You're going to start to see big shifts in the way that you're perceived and in the results that you get. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and if this is an area where you want to continue to grow, click on the link on this page and schedule your complimentary confidence clarity session with me. In this phone call, we'll identify what's holding you back from presenting yourself as confidently as you want. I'll share some of my best tips for you so that you can immediately start to increase your success in presenting. And then I'll share some of the best resources I have and identify your next steps for being able to present yourself as confidently as you like. In the meantime, I'll continue sending you high quality tips and resources. So practice, enjoy what you're doing, and don't forget to click on the link below, sign up for your complimentary confidence clarity session. I'll see you next time, and I'll talk to you soon.